have another dose!
Let's play a Druid. The wall got a double and big in Druid today, so let's play our own Druid. Druid time it is, let's go. Time for a 12er. Let's go Firehawk. I like Firehawk. It's okay, it's okay. Let's take the one. Nice tempo. Leaning towards the dragons. Let's try. All of those are kind of bad, so I'll lean towards the dragons. Take a 2. Leaning into the dragons. Fire Plume's a solid card. Eggnapper's alright in Druid, but let's take a Fire Plume. I love Batrider, but Stonehill gives me Emerald Explorer. This is great, but Frostwolf is insane. There's a dragon. Pathmaker is great, but dragon? Hippogriff's the best card by far. Now we'll take a Tower Sergeant, and we'll try fill out our early game to make Tower Sergeant better. Jeez. Well, it's still kind of better, right? One tone never hurts. This tone sucks. Let's take a Bloodsail Raider. Dragon? Take an Illusionist. Raid Negotiator? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Hosen or Lunar Visions? What do you think here, chat? This one's interesting. Ignore these stats. I went a bit too fast and they haven't updated. Hosen isn't bad. Hosen works with our kind of late game. Hippogriff, Warder, Drake, Tyrant, Ysera. But draw 2 make them cost less though, because I don't have any spells at all, right? I've drafted it. So it's called Arena Tracker Econ in turn, and basically it shows you the hsreplay.net percentage win rate to the left of the card. You can find that on hsreplay.net if you want. And it gives you the Hearth Arena score on the right, which again is a different app called Hearth Arena, but it kind of combines them into one. I think Hosen helps me live to my late game. I need a few 2s though. Wing Commander? I don't need 4s is the issue, and I don't really like Wing Commander, but I don't like Secure the Deck that much. You're welcome, Econ. If you go !arena tips in chat, there's a list of arena tips, and there's a section in the site that you will get linked called software, where you can find links to all the software. Shrubadier? I like that card. Thank you, Cassie. Even though I love Tower Sergeant more, I need to make sure I get the early game going. Maybe a Zubat? We do have beasts and dragons, but they're all kind of late game. I'll take the ID. Rockpool easy. I need a couple more 2s. Or maybe a 3. Ooh, Raid Negotiator, 3? A 3? Anti-tempo tech or a nice stealthy minion? I actually think this deck needs anti-tempo deck. A bit heavy on the 4s? Yeah, that's true. We have double Raid Negotiator though. I think the pick I don't like is now Hosen Healer. Yeah, that's my thought exactly, Seb. My thought exactly. I don't like the Wing Commander either, but it was offered against Poop. My problem is lack of 3s. But we have a Depth Charge. I don't remember KFK, to be honest. I don't remember. Alright, so. Let me rush to the bathroom, but I'll queue up here. If you are on you know what? It's fine. I can do it. Let's start a prediction for. I'm gonna go 6 wins. How about that? 6 win prediction. Let's queue up, rush to the bathroom. Over draw 2. Nah, I guess that's fine. Alright, so get your votes in, chat, and I'm gonna be right back. Let's play.
Now Furion versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
Alright, let's go. I don't really like the Ice Rager though, KFK. Ooh, Toxic Reinforcements Hunter. Interesting, but we have a good hand here, so we'll take it. What do you mean one free parking though? Is it free as in you don't have to pay? Or free as in an empty spot? I mean, honestly, I think we can out-tempo this hunter. Did I count how many dragons we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is literally the end of our deck all our dragons? Seems like it. That ping's fine. I think I ignore it. I guess I could coin 4. Let's me keep pushing the face. Oh. Well, that makes sense. That makes some sense. Maybe the area you're in, it's bad. I mean, there are places where free parking doesn't exist. Does anyone know what my opponent is doing? Oh yeah, for sure, guess. Yeah, I hope you find a slot. That's what I'll say. I need a dragon, please. Especially if they're gonna hero power here. In 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, we can basically drop them to 3 and let them trade.
With every strike.
No hero power? Even better. And there's a dragon. I think I'll take the trades. Mainly because if they hero power, they can actually buff them next turn. Jesus, Maharishi, that sounds like much, I'll say, but... Okay, that's annoying. I think we're golden. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hero power. I guess we want the Treant alive. Obviously the problem here is we don't necessarily set up lethal with everything frozen. Well, we'll try. Jeez, how far away is the drive, Gussie? And are you working on Wednesday? So you're gonna work on Wednesday and leave that early on Thursday? Alright, GG. There's 1. How many people bet which way? Oh, more people bet no, huh? We'll see. Maybe this deck goes 12 even, chat. 12 wins. I'm telling you. Oh, that's not that much. That just means your apartments are cheap. Not in this meta, Death Vortex.
Knowledge is power. I must protect.
So we have a dragon, obviously, here. I think we do chuck these and try and find early game, though. Jeez, and they have to walk that much. It's rough. Let's take a look at this, what Style has. Holy crap, Style! Wow, that means you drafted 3 of them, you know? Which is the scary part. Okay, we could hero power, but I think Rock Poet is fine. Maybe even just Bloodsail Raider. I'm not sure whether we have other Murlocs in the deck, but just in case until I figure it out. No other Murlocs, so it doesn't really matter, actually. Ping? Okay. So I could honestly coin Frostwolf instead. Which I feel like I really like. Lets me go Direwolf to kill their 4/5 here. They just got a rune, didn't they? Or Drakefire, right, Zelda? Or Drakefire. Jeez, Cassie. Okay. In this case... Test for mirror? Ice barrier? Alright. That works for me, man. Kessie's becoming a superhero, Zelda. Okay, so a couple of options. I could... Oh, I thought that was active for a second. That would have changed everything. I think Tower Sergeant double trade is the play. I could DID and leave this up, but I think this is better. Yeah, and this meta, it's way rougher. I'm lucky to have a best 30 just over 6. And that's saying a lot, man. Okay, so I think Hero Power, Raid Negotiator, Trade, but 6 goes Dome. So with this cover. Probably a Cenarius. Zelda's just pretending. I'm quite sure, at least. Another Skyfin and another Rush. Wow. We actually get the trade here, which is kind of annoying. I have to hero power this. Hopefully get a dragon. No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. Just go a little bit wide into Cenarius. Noyo? Sure. Could play it instead. I think this is fine. I'll go for it. I could have traded here, then they ping it. I'm fine if they double trade here. No way. I can deny it, Roldy. In fact, I do deny it. Alright, I think we go Cenarius unless we draw a dragon here. I know, right? Double Skyfin, Purifier. Ah, no wonder. No wonder. I think we do this. Because now we're scared, right? Now we're scared. I need to start going face, but... Purifier. Oh, the ice barrier was from Tempest. Now I know why they had an ice barrier. I was so confused. Discovered from Raid Negotiator.
A simple spell.
I remember like 2 or 3 metas ago, Seb, I faced one of the best Murloc gamers I ever had. It was Tidecaller, coin Tidecaller into the 2/3, right? Into the 3-drop plus 2 health one, into Felfin, and they just had lethal. Okay, so this trade happens. I guess we Twin Tyrant? I could War their Hero Power and Neutron, maybe that's better. This trade. I kinda wanna go face, but...
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Let's try this. Kind of forces them to have Flame Strike, really. The 2/2s get summoned before the buff. But it just works in the better way. I haven't, Zelda, I haven't. Okay. I mean, this is good, but I have a Twin Tyrant, and we have a board. So even, for example, the Panther... Okay, I think we always do this. Do we have lethal somehow? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Nah, so let's do this. And Hero Power. I think, unfortunately, I do want to clear here. At least this one, but I think even this one, weirdly. Because they have at least one spell. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. But the game's good. I've seen some people play it. So for example, the Panther D-Rock, the summon of 3 to give your minions +1/+1, actually ends up with a 4/3 Panther. Dude. Really? Gee, you found your old list, let's take a look. With a Grimscale Chum, Blowgill Hydrologist, Redgill, this is more recent. Nice. That's pretty damn good. Nice tempo. No power cards, unfortunately, but... Doesn't that seem wrong? I don't know, in my head it's always worked that way, so I've just kind of grown to accept it. I think I actually take 7 here. Do something like this. Start going face. I'm gonna take a guess, Zelda, and it's Redbeard with the redeem of Rotface. Speaking the cards, voice lines, is it? I mean, it's so tilting. Yeah, especially when they get 2 of them, yeah? I was there. 12-hour stream? We'll see. I was there. It was hilarious, Zelda. Okay, so we're testing for mirror first.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Not mirror. So let's do this. This. We have just 1 card left. Yeah. That's the part, man. That's the part. I was there. So I lurk every morning, usually in Redbeard's stream. And man, that was just epic. It was epic. And his face when he realized what the line is. Phenomenal. I ain't nothing but a hound dog. I think we just trade the 4-1. Ignore this 1-1. On second thought. Did I miss lethal? Oh my god, I should have counted. I thought no way I was 1 off lethal. That's a throw right there. What a noob, I know, right? Such a noob, bro. This guy right here, such a noob. If they find Rune and win the game, they deserve it, man. That's not Rune. It confuses me more, to be honest with you, Garamel. Because you have to add everything from hand, and you have to add the hero power yourself, right? So the attack power would have still been 1 up. And I have been looking at it to realize, right? Usually it confuses me more because I will grow to rely on it and stop doing the thinking that I need to do. Because it doesn't calculate your max damage, it calculates the damage you have on board, which is quite a bit different, right? If it calculates your max damage, like including reach and swaps and all the stuff, then I guess I would use it. DoseofCoffee?
Light, guide my hand.
I must protect the wild.
Hey, come on now. I'm giving you an extra run, Hellmaker, and this is what you do? An add-on you have to look at is so inconvenient. That's not what I mean, Sebium. Don't take the words out of my mouth and shit on them. Alright, let's play the one. We have Curve. You here for the memes? Alright, let's take a look. That's going on daily Hearthstone moments, and I'm gonna cry. Against Paladin, I will take the trade. Let's see. Seb's game. Ooh. Oh, you shared this on Judge's channel, didn't you, Seb? You shared that on Judge's channel, right? Because I saw Judge look at it. Oh, jeez. Oh my god, that's a rough one, for sure. Do I ignore this? I feel like I do, because if I draw a dragon, it's gonna change everything. Yeah, I just resaw it real quick anyway. It's amazing though. Thank you to any new subs on the YouTube as well. Really appreciate it. Our video's doing excellently. We're almost at 300 subs. Really nice goal. Target or something. We did draw the dragon, but I think Hippogriff may actually be better. There are a couple options. Now that is cheese. That is cheese. That is cheese. Of course. Hide your kids and hide your wife, Zelda. Okay, this gives us a read. Hello? Buffed all of them, right? 5, yeah. So we'll just go ahead with the warder here. And we know they have no spells in hand, which is a nice read to have. I'm trying to end the game here. Also, artist. Hello, Seren. Good to see you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Isn't that I mean... It's a good thing for me. I mean, I will wish you have 10 million subs, Panda. And then you could give me 2 subs. Oh, that is damn good. Nicely done. Nicely done. So I could Blackwing Corruptor, which I think is the play, and get the trade. I was gonna say something, but I'll refrain. 5, 6, 7. Let's do this, because it lets us get rid of this. Since I can't play double 4 anyway. Hey, what do you mean you hate me? What do you mean you hate me? Or am I not part of chat now, Zelda? Alright, 3 buffed minions, and one of them's a Drake. Don't F with Cassie, she said.
Behold the might of storm.
That's pretty good. Probably still rip a Twin Tyrant and oh shit. We needed to hit the 610, right?
You will go no further.
14, 15, 16. Alright, no attacking now though, Seb, yeah? I actually think we use Dream just to deal 2 damage here. Because we can come back into the game later anyway, right? We can Dream the Stormwind, which removes the buff. We are 2-0 with a Druid. And I think this is the first time we played this era. Okay, another dragon. Jeez, those are good. I assume they're killing Ysera here. Unfortunately, we can't Twin Tyrant and Awakens. Jeez. Dream this. Face? Perfect. So I think I Dream this and Awakens. Right. But I have trade. Nah, this is fine. And I guess might as well play this. I could hero power. You know what? Think you could have kept the dream? I don't think so. Because this would be at 2 health. I can't hero power it. I would have... maybe. This sets up lethal though.
Reporting for duty.
Which is why I like it. Alright, GG.
This is your moment.
3-0. Nice, Kessie. You found a sleeping bag as well? Alright, so now we're going 4-0, right? 12-0, Druid run incoming. What? 12-0, Druid. 12-0, Druid. 12-0, Druid. Whenever I go through, I usually end 3-3. No jinxing, Nathan. No jinxing. Okay, no attacking, Zeldy, okay? Guess he's becoming a superhero. Alright, 3-0 Shaman.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
It's gonna be a tough one, I think. Honestly, I may keep the ward there. And the River Crook and try and find a 1, a 3, and a 4 and the dragon. You got big money on me? What's that meant to mean, James? Oh, and the yes? We're trying. Oh, I know, Nathan. I'm sorry. It really sucks. It happens a lot this meta. Because sometimes you also play around what lost you the previous game, which may lose you another game. Weirdly. Yeah, dragon's a good draw. Alright. Good to know, Zelda, that's fine. Yeah, basically, you've all scared Kessie away, chat, and she's just leaving. She's just going far away. I wish I could... Ooh. Wish I could coin 4 and take the trade, but let's do this. And we'll coin out Warder probably next turn to clean up. No, she is actually, Zelda. Can you explain the Shaman hero power? Sure. So it's a 2-man... Intriguing. 2 mana, summon a totem, right? It's random, James. There are 4 totems. No, it's random. It's either a 1-1, a 0-2 taunt, a 0-2 that heals all your minions for 1 at end of turn, or a 0-2, give a random minion +1 attack. The coin is awkward. I think it's worth... You know what? Let's do this. The only thing that I have to add, James, is it doesn't repeat. It doesn't repeat. So if the 1-1 is on board, the next time they play it, they can't get a 1-1. If you have 3 on board, then it's guaranteed to be the 4th one. Oh, interesting. Haven't seen that in ages. Those how much for? What do you mean, Boohie? I hope that helps, James. Okay. You can predict a little, I guess so in a way. Let's go ahead and play the ward there. I like keeping the coin there because it can actually help me get closer to my Ysera.
Brothers, heed my call.
Depends how much they're affecting you, James. It's a very game by game kind of question. I'd rather remove the for example, the spell damage here than the 1/1, things like that, yeah. Instead of the +1 attack, it was a 0-2 spell damage one, actually. I'm on the tower side, Jin. I think I want to coin Twin Tyrant next turn. So, let's go ahead and do this. And pass. Hey, Bubblegum! Look at that, Zelda. That's me right there! Wind chill. This makes our Twin Tyrant really awkward. I think I actually stick to playing these two for now. And value trading. Bonk, bump, bonk. Take the 8 and we'll clean up. You may need to clean it up a little bit. Thank you, Hellmaker. Much appreciated. Drafted Wind chill. Depends. If you see, like for example right now, James, you see my hand, Twin Tyrant Ysera, it means I probably win the value game, which means I'm trying to control the board. If my hand had, instead of these cards, I would have, I don't know, these 2/2-drops, I'll probably push in face. Bri, it's freaking Bri, lovely Bri, amazing Bri, the best Bri. The best Bri around.
Dose of 12 surprised.
Let's pray it hits the 1/2. And the 5/5. Perfect. Bri, thank you so much for the resub. 4 months. Much appreciated. How are you doing? Work all good? That's pretty damn good for them. That's pretty damn good for me. Start with a Discover. Don't really care about the draw, so I'll just take an Ice Hoof. Always high roll? Well, you have to take the risk to ever high roll, right? Work sucks, Monday sucks, but things are fine. I'm glad you're doing alright, man. I hope your Monday gets, I don't know, somewhat slightly better. You love this Druid deck? It's not bad. I wish it had them begin. I wish it had some better early game. And I wish I had Emerald Explorer, but other than that, yeah, it's golden. Try and empty my hand here. Yeah, how much longer left for work to finish, Bri? And again, truly thank you for the 4 months, my man.
The lotus blossoms.
Okay, I don't care about the ram. Looks like we're gonna win this. Ooh, that just tells me it's getting freaking late here, man. Okay. Is it worth Primordial? I think we just do this. Is that... I have 9 cards in hand. But I can honestly just coin out a 2 here, right, and go face. I want to try and end this game as soon as possible. Zelda, I don't want to have anything at all to do with your wood. Okay? You look right here deep into my eyes. That's it. Oh, another 12-win depth charge Druid. Hex. Okay, that's pretty damn good. Oh, never mind. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Hey, at least I won't be looking at it, Bri. Oh no, Seb. Alright, now I'm scared. Let's just do this. I think it's good enough. Nice fishy. And I will take this trade mainly to play around whatchamacallit. Spammy. It always feels good when you beat really good decks. Like that last deck we faced as a paladin that we almost beat. That would have been an amazing deck to beat, right? Ysera, Alex, Tarim, double Templar Captain. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. GG. Alright, 4-0. We're killing it today, chat. We're doing really well here. It's because I told myself I should only have a short run, and instead... Incoming Lus? Hellmaker. Look at me right here in my eyes, Hellmaker. Yeah, chat convinced me to do another run, Nathan, and... that was when I was at 7 with my mage, and then the mage went 11, and then after that... That's fine, our early game below these are good. After that... this druid is doing well as well. I don't think I depth charge. I may depth charge on 3. We'll see what they play. What's that? The bet's for 6, right? Okay, bet's for 6. Honestly, since they're coining, I may now depth charge. What I'm gonna do is River Croc, kind of force them to trade ping and then depth charge. Yeah. Spectacular.
Someone's bound to come.
Gangster? Gangster makes it awkward, actually. Now what do I do? Sheesh. I think we rip a bummer here, chat. Why didn't it hit this twice? Oh. I'll take that. I could have depth charged here, but they'll just ping my face, right? So I want them to play a 3-drop, and then I depth charge. I could also now just trade it with Fire Plume. Let's do it. I need to depth charge for stall, and I kind of wanted to do a little bit more on board. What time is it there, Zelda? Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe it's my voice, Zelda. My soothing ass voice. This is too good to stick to a jet charge. Actually, she does Death Vortex. She's a coal miner. She's a strongin. She's a strongin, she is. Okay. I may honestly try a depth charge here. Three face. Depth hero power. I could play Wing Commander and let them trade. Let's try this. I could play Illusionist, but let's see what they do here. I'm not sure. I think it's an adjective. Oh, damn. Look at these moves. Now we're screwed. We are actually kind of screwed though, to be quite frank.
This only works in the
We can always draw Ysera, right? And we can always hope our opponent only has bad dragons. That's not a very good dragon, right? So far so good. Oh, that's annoying. We need a dragon though. Twin Tyrant maybe. Oh jeez. I'm gonna try and greed the Dragon Breeder, I think. 5 here? Nah. I just need to draw Ysera. No, it was very, very, very close, Tito. I'll probably be on YouTube, honestly, that round in a couple of weeks or so. Man, honestly, Cassie, you should really, really watch out. Axe safety is no joke. Genuinely. Okay. Yeah, this game, we haven't drawn any of our good cards. No Twin Tyrant, no Primordial, no Ysera, no Raid Negotiators. Which kinda sucks, but we can draw Primordial right here. It's for free, Tito, completely free. I think we actually lose if I play this. I don't know. I'm gonna risk it. At least I have to double trade and trade this. It's completely free, and right now we've actually got a 12-win warrior run, killing it. Killing it. It's a 666 views practically. Yeah, have a good night, man. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised they don't get the Divine Shields here, because this gives me the out of Primordial Drake right here, which is what I'm hoping for. Oh, damn. Have a good afternoon, then. And this really sucks, chat. Because we have not drawn any of our good cards. Any of our good cards. Right? No Dragon Synergy, no Raid Negotiators, no Frost Wolves, no Discovers. It was literally our worst cards of the deck, all mashed up together. And we kind of fought for a little bit. And that's lethal. Alright, one game.
I can see.
Take care, Zelda. I'll see you around. Good luck with your studying as well. Alright, next game. See, let's take a look how much followers we got today. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. Only like 69 followers. Less than I thought. 36? Now we're on like 13 followers. I'm going to keep these. We can coin 3s. It's a good 4. Another loss? In your dreams, man. In your dreams. We're gonna win again. This is going 5-1. Vutek, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. There we go. See? Ramping up. Welcome to the stream. Chris, of course. Oh, whereabouts are you from? I'm currently living in the UK, man. How do you do good trade? What do you think? Very game specific, Xavier. It's kind of really hard to say. Genuinely. Okay, I was gonna coin 3s, but I'll keep the coin. You have to... What I would say, Xavier, is you have to understand when you're the aggressor and you should be making trades awkward for your opponent versus when you're the control player and you can kind of hold back a little bit. Let's do this. I'm not originally from here, Chris. I'm not originally from here. We have a little guessing game here if you care to play. Where people like to watch other people guess where I'm originally from, but my accent will might not help, is what I will say. But if you want, You can try. If you don't, I'll tell you. I ain't gonna hide anything. I think we just go ahead and play this. I was hoping to draw a dragon there. It would have just swung the game around. Take a break. Have a coffee, World Cry. You got this. Going back to back 11s? That would be awesome, Hellmaker. European country, but I guess it's far away. Not very close. You need subtitles watching me? Good for you, man. You went back-to-back losses? Too late. Too late. Too late. It doesn't matter. Too late. Give me a dragon. I don't want to kill this. Let's do this. We're going to Raid Negotiator soon. I understand you how I choose to understand you, Hellmaker, and if that's wrong, guess whose fault that is. Oh crap, that's a worm rest. Dragon? No dragon. I think we have to hero power this. I guess we could try and find something and ignore it for a turn.
Can we agree to compromise?
Tree enforcements ain't bad. I think I'm going scenarios though. And keep the coin for next turn. I'm even gonna go ahead and do this. English isn't my main language, Silas, but I have spoken it for most of my life, so... But thank you, Silas. No, further east and way further south, Chris. Oh, look. At least it costs nothing, but it gives them the most OP hero power ever, right? But I think we just wanna win the game here as much as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and coin out Scenarius and start mashing face. I did lose. What happened is we drew literally none of our good cards. That's fine, no taunt. Yeah, when you give up, Chris, I will tell you. I'm not trying to hide it, I promise. But people like to see what other people guess. You love my accent? So what I would tell you is my accent is too English for where I used to live, but too non-English, for lack of saying where I live, for the UK. Hellmaker. I am. See, Tal, what happened is this, Tal. I think another scenarios. And I will ping this off. What happened is this. I was at 7-2 with a mage, and chat convinced me to do one more run. And then that mage almost went 12. And this is the other run. Cyprus? Closer. Hey, Marith, welcome back. Good morning, by the way, Tal. No idea. Do you give up as well, Neo? So, in our 11-2 match, Tal, with the mage, we faced a Tarim, Alex, Ysera, double Templar, Captain, Paladin. And it went to fatigue. With one... They lived at 1 health and we lost to fatigue. No, because unlurking means I see you, Marith. I see you. I have 5. I'll tell you. I am from... M-A-L-T-A. Yeah, Bot's my friend, Marith. Bot sees you, Bot sees you. Yeah, and that's why we like to play the guessing game. A few people have guessed, but it's rare, Chris, it's rare. And yeah, my accent is too English for a Maltese person, but it's not English for a UK person.
Malfurion versus Illidan.
This isn't over between us, brother. You have much to answer for.
It's tried. Let's keep just the Firehawk against the Demon Hunter. On purpose, right? Clearly from Poland? Yeah, sure. Please drink. I just did, but I will again, Hellmaker. And no, I do not know Neville's at all. German? No. 9. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, that helps. That's as German as I get. Du hast mich. I think we played a 2 here. Hopefully a hero power to get rid of it. She's a firecracker, let me tell ya. We have a Polish person in chat and she's a firecracker, Jimmy, trust me. But she's a great one. If they play a 2-drop, we value trade, play Fire Hawk. Very important we pronounce that H like that. Because otherwise you'd all tell me, oh, streamer said cock. Streamer said cock. So just making sure here. Oh my, Tal. Okay, so if I Firehawk, unfortunately here they just hero power, but it's probably still the play. We'll able to Fire Plume next turn, maybe.
Eggplant.
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 But I don't.
Eggplant.
I don't.
Eggplant.
I don't know.
I don't. Eggplant.
Okay, that's fine. So are they coin hero powering? Sure. So hopefully we draw a dragon here, which would really change it for the Wing Commander and the Blackwing. But we're probably playing Wing Commander anyway. Yeah. Ooh, beautiful.
Ride the sky till you die.
I'm not even sure. But basically someone cheered a large amount with the word eggplant and I kind of just didn't know what to say and said it.
I wield the power.
We're trading here. Maybe one day, Titular, maybe one day. However, most people don't like watching short clips. They kind of get bored of them, this is what I found out. People like watching longer videos. Eggplant. Alright, what are they doing here? Hosing? That's kind of awkward. We could try a Mad Bomber. Let's go with a Raid Negotiator. Maybe Hero Power for the clear. Ooh. These are all really good. I'm gonna go with an Ancient of War for next turn. And I'm gonna risk this. Let's go. Oh, that's actually a good one, Tal. Jokes aside, that's a good one.
The courage of man shall not fail.
I think the heal 8 is to your hero. I don't remember. I think the heal 8 is to your hero. I actually don't remember it either, if you want me to be honest. What I'm gonna do is play the Ancient of War and value trade, start going face here. Yeah, I guess it worked. But this 10-10 is a bit strong for Demon Hunter, right? You don't want me to be honest? Now what? Alright, sure.
For the wild.
Did I have lethal and missed it again? No. Almost. Oh damn, that's a self-burn joke now as well. Again, Raid Negotiator discovers a choose one card and gives you both effects. So it gets +5 attack and +5 health and taunt. And we've made it to 6. So I think that's the bet. We can pay it out. Right, we were at 6. Will we win 6 games? Yep. Yeah, remember you're playing on understated 4, but yeah, it is pretty good. I'm just gonna go for the 12. Will we win 12 games? Will we get basically our 7th 12 win class? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes on 12, chat. And that's it. 2, 4, we'll keep them. I'll chuck Twin Tyrant. Ups and downs, Make. I had like a week of like 2 to 3 win average, but otherwise, yeah, I can't really complain. I think I went like this: a week of crap, 2 days of good, a week of crap, 2 days of good, a week of crap, and now I had 4 days of good, 1 day of bad, and 2 days of good. Just by betting a lot, Talisman. We'll go with Bloodsail Raider. So if I shrub a day and they don't have a 2-drop, they ping the 1/1, makes it awkward. Wait, what happened with Marith? What did Marith do? I don't know. Wait, what? I missed something. What did Marith do? I will play this and go face. They probably want to trade ping this. Is there a way to bet without disrupting the chat flow? I'm not sure what that means, Talisman. Oh yeah, for sure, Codicium. Okay, there's Twin Tyrant. Time for Raid Negotiator, which is really good. Honestly, with Shrubadir, I mean, this draws Ysera. I think I'd rather do this though, because we can go 5 and then Raid Negotiator, Power of the Wild.
This valley will be your icy.
Perfect. Trade and Hippogriff. And then a buff next turn could just be game winning. Yeah, it depends. I have another Raid Negotiator and I can always draw it naturally. Okay, and I think now we go with the buff. Oh. Interesting. I think we still go with the buff. Right. Something like this with a hero power, maybe? Kinda wanna go face, but let's hope they don't have Coin Flame Strike. If they do, they do. I'll go Raid Negotiator again into Raid Negotiator Stonehill into Cenarius, maybe. I didn't understand you, Talisman. I'm sorry. If you click it, it has to pop up on the bottom of chat, unless you're on phone, in which case it has to cover chat. But when you don't know, you want to know. And when you know, you don't want to know. Does that make sense? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We could just mash face. I like double discover. I guess I could ping and 1 discover. Maybe that's fine.
Out of my jungle.
Bigger chunk. Yeah, and you don't have really any choice there, Talisman. Here comes a rune, what? Oh, Primordial? I'm tempted to Twin Tyrant here. They just had to coin this out. I could Ice Hoof and Hero Power instead. Just in case they have another one of those. They're gonna be able to full clear almost, right? I could trade. Nah, I think this one's fine. It's awkward because if they have another Primordial, it's... What does that even mean, Hellmaker? I think people are happy that you're there helping, you know what I mean, Cassie?
Can we agree to compromise?
Draw Ysera now? I mean, Boomkin is pretty good. And I can actually play Boomkin here. It's either that or draw Ysera.
What to do?
I actually don't know what to take here.
This only works on the simple
I'm doing this, and I think I will pass. The idea is that we Ysera Dream this and Nightmare, for example. I don't, Hellmaker. Oh! Okay, I do now. Okay, I do now, I do.
Begins.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Tracking their movements.
Okay. And that was the correct play because we win.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
You win.
I like it when people concede, you get these flashing lasers on the screen. It's like, rave party. Alright, 7. That's pretty damn good, don't you think, boys? Don't you think? Are you a raver? Nah. I'm a quiet one now. I don't even drink or anything now. I've been to a few raves when I was way younger, but nah. Yeah, their interview's good. I had forgotten that was his name. It's been a while. Honestly, I could full keep, but I think Shrubadier Coin Sergeant and find something else is interesting. Let's try that. I don't think Cassie knows what a rave is, however. So we go past Shrubadier Coin 4 is the idea here. Even more so now. Man, I swear the only loss we had is because we literally drew none of our good cards. I don't think it has to be EDM music, actually. Sober raver? No, I stopped going to raves way before I stopped drinking. Okay, kinda makes it awkward. I think I do coin Fire Plume and get rid of the piggyback though. Makes it a little bit awkward, but I think that's the play. I think it just depends on where you are and everything. Maybe they're forced to use a ram here. Well, that's fine. I think I honestly Raid Negotiator this board. I could die a Frostwolf in case they have Night Captain, which is a thought here. Let's do it. Stats before value, right? I always say that, so let's stick to our own words. Stick to our own words. Okay. Interesting. Probably want a hero power and Firehawk here. I don't think just playing a 4 is good enough. I think this is the best. Gives them some awkward trades. They can triple trade, the 4-1 stays alive, or they can trade and Night Captain this or something. Oh my god, Tal. Oh, that's fine. Unless they have a ping. Oh, they don't. Oh. This is fine, honestly. This trade? Ooh. Do I greed the Dragon Breeder? No, right? I think we do this. This. And keep the stealth hit. We have a solid hand here. Paladin's not doing anything special. Alright, can we get a 12 Druid, chat? I wish I could Twin Tyrant. Probably we're going Raid Negotiator hero power trade or something. Ooh, Worm? Sure. Against Paladin, I think I can clean up because I have Ysera on hand. Yeah, that hype command looks like a rave. Blob Dance, that looks like a rave. They can take this trade, but it's fine. That's pretty strong. So I think if we take this trade, we can Twin Tyrant, which I will do. You can, but I think I can die. Ysera Awakens is in 3 turns. I can actually die in 3 turns. Especially if they're doing something like this, right? No dragon? Okay. So I think we value trade here and just drop Ysera at this point. Just prepare an Awakens for the board. And now they're scared. Because now they know we have Awaken. Oh! Oh! What now? What now? Uh-huh. Okay. This is actually a tough one. What do I even do here? Is it even worth the Awakens? I feel like I should Dream, and then Awakens next turn. Even though it's not the best Dream target. And just develop stuff. Laughing Sister, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can we agree to compromise?
This is a good one. This isn't bad, it's free 10 armor, which I may actually need. More than the taunt? For next turn, I'm gonna Dream this. I know it gets buffed again, but I will take the trade, mainly to set up a better Awakens or force them to trade. Kun is OP. It's alright. I don't think it's OP. It's probably the worst of the best. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. I mean, I think we do have a way around this. Hopefully. Hopefully they don't kill the Raid Negotiator, because that's what would screw me over here. So I don't think I Kun first. Because I want Awakens here and other number 7-2. I don't think I'm gonna die. So what I think I will do is Nightmare this. Trade there. Awakens. Then trade. I will just do that. Man, these are some strong decks though. Bridge, double Templar Captain. Hydra? Now we probably Kun. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
So now we Kun. I have Marith, I knew quite a few people, and yeah, way worse, for sure. I actually like hero power and double trade into the 8-8.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Let's try that. I mean, it depends. It depends on the one individual you met. But I think on average...
Reinforcements.
If you have any form of self-control, it's a bit different, I think. Jeez. Another one, chat. Triple Templar Captain in the top half of the deck. Alright, double trade. We're leaving this up again. So we're doing this, this, this. This is a good Paladin deck, chat. Don't you think? They have some bad cards like Pantry Spider, but Hydra, Bridge, Triple Templar Captain. What's next? A Brasswing? Trade here, Brasswing. Vigil? Not bad. We still... the thing is, most of our good cards are gone. Jeez, man. We have to hero power this and start pushing face. Okay. Alright, this could give us Emerald Explorer. The question is, do I take Sleepy Dragon? I can't play it this time, but it gives me an extra 2 attack. Alright, Marit, take care, man. Or I can play a 4 or 5 right here. Give me 2 extra damage. I think I value the ability to get a 4 out on board more. Because otherwise what's gonna happen is next turn I'm gonna draw something and I can't play it. The only difference it would have made if I top deck Blackwing or Warder. That's the only difference. Ratatouille, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry, World Cry. Blessing on that one. I think we ignore it. So they know we just top deck the dragon. 1, 2, 3. Hero power, take the 8. Is that weird? I could ignore it. Just ignore that one. Hero power this. I could even do this, but I'd rather give an extra damage face. I will kill this one so they can't get 2 buffed minions. And then that goes face. Always clear against Paladin. They only have 1 minion, so the most they can do is kill the 4/8. I need to be able to kill them. Killing it means I will give them an extra 3 draws. It's pretty good. Okay. That has to be the worst draw here. It has to be. Come on, give me Raid Negotiator. Give me something, man. This opponent's deck is insane. Draw a bad card, please. Okay. Okay. I don't want to push everything face. Because I can kill them in 2 turns. They always want to buff the 1/5 anyway, so let's just do that. I could play Depth Charge here and hope that the 2/6 stays alive as a 2/1. 3/8 taunt? How? 3/8 taunt?
The victory is yours.
Triple Templar Captain Bridge? Get out of here. Oh, well in this case it was worse, but in previous games I think the 3/8 is typically worse. A lot of ups and downs for sure, and let's see if we can get to 12.
Eggplant. 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 Eggplant.
How long have I been
eggplant,
streaming today?
eggplant.
Jeez, this has to be my longest stream ever, chat. Let me get the blinds closed because it's dark. As we queue up here, give me a second.
You asked for it.
You asked for it. I must protect the wild. Alright, we got a nice, lovely follow as well. Let's see. BR Thenorio, thank you for the follow. Let's do this. Welcome to the stream. I'll go have some dinner. I have a pizza today, Death Vortex, so it's easy. I'll play this on 2 for Stall. When a 24-hour stream? Well, maybe when I actually have time. Right now, I'm not even sleeping 5 hours because I spend like 6 hours a day working on stuff I have to do. And today is an exception. I'm going late because I'm probably gonna end up staying till like up till 5 AM. I have a lot of stuff to take care of. It is fine. Gives me initiative on the Firehawk. You're welcome, BR. Welcome. Alright, we'll play this. Pretty good. If they don't have an answer, we can start mashing face. Ooh. I think we let them take the trade, right? Oh, I won't stream this late. No. Not tomorrow. It's my 9 PM, Talisman. I've been streaming for 8.5 hours almost.
Tracking their movements.
Hey, I'm tempted to value trade here. I think even though they get a free... I could value trade and Hosen. I could play the 3 and the 2, but it gives them a nice trade. I think I will do is this. Well, I'll be more inclined to stream a little bit later because it will be a bit easier for me, T-Dollar. What I'm looking for is probably to up my average stream time from like 5.5 to 6 hours to like 6.5 hours or something like that. No, I haven't, Death Vortex. I woke up at 11 today because I went to sleep at like 5. So I wake up at 11 and I start streaming at like 12. Just some calisthenics. Wash my face. A coffee. Oh yeah, no, I'll stream. I slept at 5 today as well though, so... I think we keep Dragon Breeder for Twin Tyrant. Let's do something like this. No, Cassie, no schedule changes. If anything, earlier and later, the same stream time will still be there. No, I don't think I've even gotten a Dragon Breeder to work yet, Vovo. Actually. So the idea here is, let's try and push as much as we can. Try and end the game. Flame Strike is fine. Schedule. I could play Twin Tyrant here. So I can Dragon Breeder it. I think this is the play. Order. When I'm finished with moving, I'll be able to sleep earlier because I won't have as much things to deal with, Talisman. So that's why I'm saying I'll be fine. Okay, double ramping is okay. Again, we're looking for Ysera, we're looking for Raid Negotiators, we're looking for Stonehill. Schedule? No, it's schedule, right? Okay, and another minion that gets Twin Tyranted. Okay. I kind of want to go face. Schedule? No, it's schedule. I'm quite sure. One way we can find out.
Schedule.
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 There you go. So, there you go. SCH is shh. We want to go face here, I think. Wait, what did they do? Did they just double fireball? Jeez. They feel pressured, alright. I think I hold back with this because it's just gonna give them a better arcane missiles. Yeah, no attacking each other, yeah? Well, you can be whatever you want, but you don't have to say it in that kind of way. Cabal's good. We still have Ysera. Okay, school is different. That's true, T-Bear. But you know how English works. Oh, so try that again, but use the pronunciation I shouldn't use. Yeah, British English. I use British English then. How about that?
Excuse me.
Oh, that's pretty good. Do they actually use their arcane ping? Okay, so let us do this. This. I think I actually do this to test for mirror. Set up lethal. Actually, really good hit for us there with the Mad Bummer. Just glad it hit the 2-3. 9, let's go. Let's go. Alright, get ready for double Ds, chat. You know you all like them double Ds, right? Right? Tell me you do. Tell me you do. Let's get those DD schedule. I mean, they're both right. British, American, no need to argue, chat. We all understood each other. It's all correct. It's all lovely and amazing. You know how it goes.
I must protect the wild.
Keep the 2. Keep the 2s. Keep the worm. I think I want to find 4s. Better 4s. Try this. I want to find 3s and 4s.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Don't give me that BS. I always said, don't directly attack people. Alright, there's a... It was only a 5-second timeout. It was just to get rid of the messages. But it's more about understanding. No direct attack. No direct attack. Especially if you're spamming caps. I know you may be drunk and stuff, that's why I'm not banning, but chill. Alright, I think we actually shrub a deer coin hero power here. But I will go face. I probably won't do well in prison, Gateway. But no direct attacking. I just feel I don't want any aggressiveness. Yeah. And don't point fingers or anything, Gateway. It's fine. I know you're usually fine. So the reason I timed that out is mainly the way the message was kind of written and stuff. Honestly, stats before value, let's do that.
Don't let them harm the egg.
Okay, that's pretty damn good. Hero power, play Stonehill Defender, take this trade, seems alright. I got Raid Negotiator, I got also Albatross, hero power trade. Alright, let's give them two things they may want to ping here, something like this.
For the wild.
Yeah, good for him. Obviously, you're annoying him, Gateway. Chill, alright? It's the last time I'm gonna tell you, just don't keep rubbing it in, Gateway. Alright? Like, I know you're usually chill about it and everything, but I'm telling you now, okay? I'm telling you, just call it here, Gateway, okay? You may mean well, but if you're pissing off other people, that's annoying me, okay?
Can we agree to
Take a scenarios here. Yes, for me. Thank you. Let's take a scenarios, and I'll just play River Croc here. I'll keep this stealthed, maybe? I guess it doesn't really matter. They're probably wanting to take these two trades, so I won't miss Two-Face. Alright, Drake. I wish I could copy my opponent's Drake. That could be sweet. I don't know whether to actually go for the Stonehill here. I feel like a hero power might be better with a Dire Frostwolf. Let's try this. The idea? Scenarios next turn. So NN, the 3/4, gives you the ability to discover a choose one spell, choose one card, and when you play it, it triggers both of the choose one effects. Ah, thank you, Winnie. You can probably do both. 13 to your face, but what else was the other choice? Stonehill and lose the following, right, Davis? Unfortunately, it's more, so I'm just gonna lose here. But GG. I think they had a bit too much pressure, I think. We just lose here. They have perfect lethal no matter what. We'll do it just in case they miss, but that's game. Yeah, Slightly Colder might be a little bit more smooth as well, right? Yeah, they have lethal Hango next turn, right? They can just ping me. That's why I said maybe they miss it. Clearly not. Give them the well played. And let's see if we can make it double Ds. We're still at 9 and 2, and now I'm not really annoyed about losing the first game, because we can't get a 12-0. We can still try for 12 though. That shooting star was really good. I kinda tried to play around them having to ping 2 targets, and they just had the shooting star. Alright. Come on, double Ds. Come on, double Ds. Please, double Ds. Shaman? Oh, Shaman is scary, chat. So what do we want to see here? I don't usually like keeping just Stonehill. I'm gonna try and find my early game. Stonehill has been pretty bad for us. I was hoping to see at least one Emerald Dragon thing. Actually, the Badger, it's happened to a lot of people today. It's even happened to me. Me personally, it was fixed by closing Hearthstone, closing the Battle.net client, and reopening it and relogging. For some other people, they had to wait a little bit longer. I suggest trying my fix, and if that doesn't work, I guess you're gonna have to wait a little bit. There's some maintenance issues right now. I'm actually gonna try a bomber. Since all they did is totem. Okay, acceptable. You're welcome, V-Badger. You're welcome.
I don't need any of you.
Hey, so I could pre-trade and drop a depth charge. Which,
Don't have enough
I could
mana.
hero pack. I could coin Stormpike, actually. Coin Stormpike into hero power trade? This is weird, but let's do this. It's not the best turn, but hopefully what it does is stall their next turn. If they want to kill the 05, then probably can't kill the 3-2. I don't think anything deals 5 from Shaman on 4. So they would have to double trade. Yeah, or just hero power pass. Let me go. Let me get my initiative here. As going second, having initiative is pretty good. Going into the dragons seems good too. Too dappy to be happy. I like that name. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Oh, jeez. Well, that's a clear at least, but jeez. At least they're overloaded a little bit, but it takes up most of our turn here. Probably what we're looking to do is Dragon Breather the Warder and coin replay it, or play Stormpike, or even Rockpool Hero Power, and then keep the coins for our 8s.
Let's give them a welcome.
It's fine. Ooh. Do I ever greed the Dragon Breather for Ysera against Shaman? What do you think, chat? Like double trade here? And go Stormpike Rockpool? And then coin 8 into Ysera into Dragon Breather? Or is that too greedy?
What to do?
The issue is I don't get tempo, right? Yeah, I don't get tempo. That's true, Ossify. Let's try this. The problem with this play is don't stand on the fire, AoE and stuff, right? Let's try. So I have 6. This is my 7th one. And again, we're talking in this meta, Death Vortex. Not ever. Ever I've got them, well, maybe not all on all servers, but I have them all on EU, and I have most of them on the other 2 servers as well. I've only started playing NA maybe 3-4 months ago, so maybe I don't have them all 12 here. Yeah, just clarifying just in case. Some people say, oh, streamer not 12. Which is fine, not having a 12 is fine. Okay, that gives them the honorable kill. That was a top deck, by the way. But it's okay. See if we can get a Primordial maybe. Or is it better to... Let's do this. I will pre-trade there and try to Twin Tyrant next turn, then Ysera. Druid, Priest, Shaman, and Hunter. And I have an 11 Hunter and an 11 Druid, and an 8 Shaman and an 8 Priest. Those are my best. Ossify, thank you for the follow. Welcome as well. Let's see. Ossify said, if we live, we win. We hope, we pray. I think Ossify is right. Depends what they draw. And depends what cards they have. We know they have a dragon in hand. Hopefully it's not RBO. We haven't faced RBO this run left. This run yet. Jeez, my brain, chat. Yeah, I don't check my win rate versus, to be quite honest with you. I don't track that much detail. As long as we get a clean trade and the ability to Twin Tyrant nicely, remain ahead on board. Twin Tyrant and Primordial are usually really hard for Shaman to deal with. Hey Hubs, good to see you. This is a Twin Tyrant, if I've ever seen one. Bonk. Shadong. Bonk. But yeah, Priest is a 9th best class, and it's only 3% or so above Warrior, which is abysmally low. I like that one, Talisman. Alright, so Ysera? Is it worth a nightmare here is the question. I think no. We'll just do this. I'm not even sure whether to pre-hit. I'll pre-hit just this one, so I can actually clear next turn and push face. That's true, Gateway. How are you doing today, Hubs? And the idea is that we can Dragon Breed our Ysera here. Hopefully. And I didn't want to pre-attack with the Drake so that it's harder for them to get through Taunt, but I'm okay pre-trading with the Tyrant. Especially since it remains above 3 health because of Lightning Storm and 4 health because of Lightning Breath. Okay, don't get, whatchamacallit, Lockhalar here, please. It's fine. Beautiful. So we always do this, I think. See if they concede. Yep, and we'll think after. As I said, we'll think after. Double D's. Look at that. Alright, GG. That way we can just end the game if they're gonna concede. Stop thinking about the turn. Save the brain power because I kinda need it, right? My brain's slowly just sleeping here. A couple more games, chat. Thank you for the GGs.
You asked for it.
I must protect the
Ooh, do I ever keep Ysera on my opener, chat? This is the first time I've had Ysera on my opener. Do I keep it? It's probably my win con versus Mage. It's just really far off. I'm gonna keep it. The idea is that I only have 4 cards above 5, and the chances I draw my late game at once. Jesus Christ. Alright. I spent so many games not drawing my dragons, and my dragons are only 5, 6, 8, 8, 9. But I end up with a Twin Tyrant. Which kinda sucks. Okay. I think they wanna trade. Let's pretend we're tempo. So let's stick out the aggression here, make them value trade, and then be able to actually combat their late game. I like the keep, what I hate is getting the Twin Tyrant hubs. Point Snowman's interesting. They could value trade, but if they're value trading, we can come back with Stonehill. Yeah, but we can pretend, right? We can pretend. That's annoying. Probably worth hero power. Yes. I could take a gear grabber. If I take a gear grabber, next time I can gear grabber hero power. So what do they do here? Likely they wanna double trade. They could trade ping. The issue is that if I miss a turn, there's no way I draw Primordial and then Worm, right? There is just no way, chat. There's just no way. I'm going face. They're 1 turn away from Knight Captain, plus this incentivizes them to take this trade and this trade, which is pretty good, right? Worst comes to worst, we DID on 5, Emerald on 6, and then we're looking for a 7. We should always have a 7 play. Only ping? Ooh, that's not what you want to do. Give me a 5-drop. Illusionist? I think I prefer... I'll play around Knight Captain. We're coming into Emerald Explorer here. I think we ignore that and just drop the Emerald Explorer. This is a turn 7 play. Do I take Warder, chat? Warder hero power next turn? Or do I take Draconid? Or do I take Deathwing? It is good against Mage, but next turn I'm assuming they're either gonna go wide or they're gonna play their 6-6. I assume they won't go wide because they skip turn 4. actually. So they're gonna have a 7-6 on board, which means this is gonna save me. Right, they pre-hit, they have a 7-6. I go back in, double ward, they're clear. Knight, oh, Meteor. Okay. So are they trading? Okay. That's fine.
Don't let them harm the egg or the wild.
They're all good, but I think having Ysera on hand, I think Warder is the winning play. If they don't ping this, they just greed out the 6-6 now. We could even go double Sergeant instead of Twin Tyrant. And they're probably literally thinking, should they 6-6 or should they not ping? And that works out for me, because now we'll do this and keep mashing face, make it awkward for them. They already used a Meteor, and we have Ysera Nightmare next turn. So if they trade and ping, we have 9-13 on board, right? Fireball, wow. Okay. Are you pinging? Okay. I think we still drop Ysera here, depending on what we draw.
This only works.
I think this is fine. I'd rather Ysera as a surprise. If I go wide, again, they were just forced to use Fireball and Meteor, and it doesn't seem like they have a Flame Strike. I can't dream that. What I can do is Tyrant Hero Power trade for 8, 9, 10, 11, should be lethal. Don't need Ysera. Yeah, they're setting up for, or they're trying to scare me into a Flame Strike. But this is lethal. Let's recount. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We don't even take the damage, which is really good. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, GG, 11. Let's go. We ready, chat? Ready? Hellmaker said back-to-back, and we might be going back-to-back 11, or can we make it a 12, chat? Let's go. This is the game for the ages. Game for the ages. Yeah, Kira, let's go. Yeah. First of all, my deck is not bad. Deck's pretty good, actually. It doesn't have a lot of dragon synergy, but it has dragons as a top end. The early game is a bit weak, but the deck is strong. Double Raid Negotiator, Ysera the top end, Depth Charge to help stall. It requires some skill, I think, to make the deck the most efficient. You have to choose the correct discovers. You have to choose correct mulligans based on your matchups. But the deck is not weak. The deck is not weak. I never expect anymore in this meta, Gusta. I genuinely never know. You have strong 3s and 4s? I don't think I have... the Tower Sergeants, right? But the Tower Sergeants are very conditional. And Raid Negotiators are not strong 4s in my opinion. They're more like good discover late game. How good is Wormus and Demon Hunter? One of the best. Oof, Shaman. Okay. Oh, Frostwolf is good. Frostwolf is good. Frostwolf is good for sure. Yeah, Frostwolf is a very good 4. I could keep War there. If I whiff, I'm screwed though. I could keep both of these, but that's a bit too late game. I think I risk the double mull and try and find a 3 or a 4 here against Shaman. There's the dragon, but the dragon... Okay, we get Blackwing back. Alright, so what's our average for today? 636, 11, 11 for example. Against Shaman, I prefer Shrubadier to Rockpool. But we can go, we have curve now, right? I mean, sort of. We're playing Rockpool on 3, but it's somewhat curve. Okay, give me a 0-2, please. Slightly annoying. The question here is... Do I take this trade to play around bunker? Or do I greed this trade? I think I do this. Also lets me push an extra damage phase, so it's an interesting one. Music up a little bit. Breather. Okay, so they're feeling slightly pressured here. I could wing commander, maybe it's just better. It kinda scares them, right? They can value trade and I can black wing next turn anyway, right? So we'll do this. Go face. The kind of punish here is if they have lightning breath, they can full clear. But they have to trade their 2-3, whereas if I Raid Negotiator, they wouldn't even need to trade their 2-3. If they don't have lightning breath... Okay, so this is a value shaman, so we need to mash face here. Coin. Lightning breath as well. Lightning storm. Okay. It's fine. So we'll go ahead and get them off the board here. Oh, I am focusing. They are overloaded, but they have good cards. Okay, we need to mash face here, so even though I could play 4 hero power and stuff, I think it's time to worm. Kind of put them in a situation where they feel they need to AoE again. Yeah, 8 hours and 50. There's the lightning breath as well. So we played around the correct cards, but they just had them, right? They just had them. So we want a Firehawk, and I think at this point, since next turn is the Scenarios turn, we want a Raid Negotiator here, I think.
To compromise.
I could Feral Rage to get rid of this. But I genuinely think we need to draw into our Ysera in a couple turns, so let's just do this. I was hoping for something like Scenarios there, but this is 4 mana, draw 3, right? The issue is they could have RBO. Okay. Man, that card being Overload 1 is such a joke, chat. Is Hippogriff better here? So this takes me to 10 mana and down to 4, which means I can only Mad Bomber hero power. I do also ramp, I gain an extra mana. However, I think this is the play. Because if I Hippogriff, I can't do much else except Mad Bomber. I'll probably do this next turn because it lets me... Nourish Wolf there? I don't know. Okay, now it's this. So if I Nourish, again, if I Nourish, I have 5 mana, right, chat? Can someone please confirm, because my brain is hurting. I go down to 3 and I go up to 5, so I can Hippogriff now, right? That's a turn. Alright. And there's our Tower Sergeant, which is now good. 6 cards. Just checked wiki. I hate Spellkin and frickin' Shaman. Here comes double Wind Chill. Alright, what we're looking to do is probably DID the Hippogriff. They had the bunker, so I like our play from turn 2 as well, chat. I like our play from turn 2. Dragon Breeder here. We can honestly hope they don't have RBO. I do have BTDB. Hope they don't have RBO. I literally just push face. Oh, they're over. Oh. Yeah, okay. No DID, then I'll do this. Now the question is what I do with the rest of it, and I think it's this.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Let's go. What you gonna do now? Yes! Let's freaking go! 12. Bam. On point. 12 win Druid. What? I didn't have 12 on the nail. Look at that. Another 12 in the mix. Let's go, chat. Let's freaking go. It's another back-to-back YouTube runs, chat. Look at that. Let's check out the rewards. I'm gonna say all the usual things whilst all the GGs are coming in. You're watching this on YouTube? That was a great run. I think really educational, well thought out as well. A lot of amazing turns and plays we had to do. A depth charge Druid to 12. After that depth charge mage to 12. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. But truly, drop me a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And leave me a comment down below about your favorite play, your favorite game, anything at all. I hope you enjoyed the video.